Look at Puss in Boots, a rather remarkable cat. Have you ever seen anything like that? Such a Puss in Boots, a sight for your bright little eyes. Have you ever had a similar surprise? He walks and he talks, and he's so polite. Wouldn't you agree? He's quite an unusual sight. Look at Puss in Boots, a rather remarkable cat. Have you ever seen?
There once was a poor miller who passed away and left all his property to his 3 sons. To the eldest son he left his mill. To the second son he left his donkey. All he had left for his youngest son, John, was the cat. And of course, John was not too happy at that.
My 2 brothers could put their property together and make a living. As for me, there's nothing for me to do but die of hunger. Unless I were to kill the cat and eat him and make a coat out of his skin. And I wouldn't do that to the dear animal.
Thank you, sir.
Who said that?
I did.
The cat. You. How very clever of you to talk.
Oh, I am even cleverer than that. You shall see.
How so?
What do we need most right now?
Food, my little puss. I have no money or possessions, so I fear that we both shall die of hunger.
No, we won't. Give me a sack.
Here.
Now, give me a pair of boots, such as fine gentlemen wear. I love pretty boots, and they shall be useful. You'll see.
So the miller's son fashioned a pair of tiny boots for Puss out of a piece of leather, and Puss marched out grandly wearing the boots and carrying the sack. Soon he came to some woods where many rabbits lived. He put some lettuce inside the sack and lay down beside it as if he were asleep. Now everyone knows that rabbits love lettuce, and soon enough 2 fine fat ones came by.
Do you smell what I smell?
Lettuce! In a sack! Let's look!
What about the cat?
He's asleep! Come on!
The 2 rabbits poked their heads into the sack, and quick as a wink, Puss jumped up, pulled the sack shut, and killed the 2 foolish rabbits. He took one home to his master, and still wearing his grand new boots, took the other one to the palace of the king.
Your Majesty, I bring you a magnificent rabbit for your dinner. It belonged to my lord and master, and he asked me to offer it humbly to your highness.
He has? How very nice. Who is your master?
He is the Marquis of Carabas.
The Marquis of Carabas. I've never heard of him. But please tell your master that I accept his present and that I am very much obliged to him.
Another day, Puss took his sack into a wheat field, and there he caught 2 fat partridges the same way he had caught the rabbits. Once again, he took one home to his master for dinner, and, still in his boots, took the other one to the king.
Your Majesty, here is another gift for my lord and master.
Puss, you again? And whom did you say your master is?
The Marquis of Carabas.
Ah, yes, a most generous gentleman. I hope his gifts do not leave him in need.
Oh, no, your highness. His gardens and forests stretch for hundreds of miles.
Really, you don't say.
And there are thousands, no, hundreds of thousands of animals and birds on his land.
You don't say. Well, little Puss, do give my thanks to your lord and master. The Marquis of Carabas. What a fine gentleman he must be. Well, Puss, tomorrow my daughter, the princess, and I shall take a drive into the country. Perhaps we shall have the honor of meeting with the Marquis. Thank you, Puss.
Thank you, your Majesty.
And after Puss left,
Daughter,
Yes, Father?
tomorrow we shall ride to see this interesting person, the Marquis of Carabas.
Is it he, Father, who is master of the cat who brings you gifts?
Yes, and what a sight. What a cat. A puss in boots.
Look at Puss in Boots, a rather remarkable cat. Have you ever seen anything like that? Such a Puss in Boots, a sight for your bright little eyes. Have you ever had a similar surprise? He walks and he talks, and he's so polite. Wouldn't you agree? He's quite an unusual sight. Look at Puss in Boots, a rather remarkable cat. Have you ever seen anything like that? Such a Puss in Boots, a sight for your bright little eyes. Have you ever had a similar surprise? He walks and he talks, and he's so polite. Wouldn't you agree? He's quite an unusual sight.